Aloha friends, today I'm going to show you how to make a very special breakfast dessert called Tette delle Monache. It means Italian puffy pastries filled with cream. This is a very special recipe for Aubrey. If you didn't know, now you know I do retreats around the world, and my favorite retreats are in Italy, and Croatia was an amazing one, and Aubrey and her husband Vito. They came first on my, which one was the first one? Oh, Greece. They came to Greece, and then they came on my Bali retreat, and then they came on my Croatia retreat. I mean, repeat customers means you have fun, so you should come on one of my retreats. But anyway, she loves these Italian pastries, but she's, you know, a keto carnivore girl, so I'm going to make these for her, and I hope you love them, Aubrey. Okay, my friends, you could start with the inside, the filling, the custard, but I need 3 yolks, so I'm going to start with the outside because I need 6 egg whites for the pastry part, and it is a protein-sparing pastry, but the filling is not. I guess you could use like my pudding or something if you wanted to, but we are going to use real cream, yolks, and all the goodness there. So 6 egg whites go into a large dry bowl. If there's any water in the bowl or yolks get into the whites, then they just won't whip properly. So you want to make sure it's not like just out of the dishwasher and still a little hot and wet. Same with your beaters, making sure that they're dry. Now this is not a very sweet dessert. Or breakfast. I think they eat it for breakfast a lot, and I don't think I said it right. So if there's any Italians out there that can tell me how to pronounce it properly, that'd be great. Maybe Vito, chime in, tell me how to pronounce this. The actual name means nun's boobs, but a different word for boobs because they're shaped like a nun's boobs, I guess. So maybe we'll tell Kai that's what he's trying. Be funny. All right, now I'm actually going to set this aside and show you how we're going to prepare the pan. So over here, see this pan? You want cupcake liners, and we're going to put them on a tray, but we're going to kind of flatten them out because we're going to form these, not like a cupcake, but kind of like, I mean, what they're called, right? A nun's boob. So you want to flatten these out a little bit. There you go, like that. I can do that while it's whipping too. Well, I guess I'm not using a stand mixer. No, I can't. So just spread these out. And then into the egg whites. There we go. I'm going to add 4 tablespoons of allulose, powdered allulose. I guess it doesn't really matter. It's going to melt. And 2 tablespoons of my favorite, Further Food gelatin. I love this huge container because it lasts me a very long time. I add it to my ice cream to keep it soft. Gelatin's great for your hair, skin, and nails. It's going to make these little pastries nice and chewy. That's why I love gelatin also. We're also going to add a pinch of salt. And then we're going to whip these until we have stiff peaks, and I'll fast forward for it. Fast forward for you. Okay, my friends, now that they're very stiff, kind of like marshmallows, the egg whites, we are going to add 1/3 cup of dried egg whites. This adds a lot more protein, and we're just going to mix it a little bit. Not too much, otherwise you end up with like styrofoam-like buns, and we don't want to do that. Now what I'm going to do is I have a large ice cream scoop, kind of a perfect shape for a nun's, you know what. And what I'm going to do now is, I love using tallow for this, and Colorado Craft Beef they now make tallow, and I'm going to just line this on the inside, because if you spray it, it seems you have to spray it more often, which is not super fun. Uh-oh, this is stuck. Uh-oh. I think I need to get a new ice cream scooper. All right, pause. We're going to have Craig fix this. All right, thank you, Craig. He fixed it. So now what we're going to do is we're going to bring this pan over. And I'm not going to grease the bottom. I'm afraid that that will cause it to fall. So I'm just going to scoop like this and put that into one of them like that. Oh, nice. There we go. I might need another pan. I wish the scooper was a little bit bigger, but this is going to work. I guess we're good. Wasn't sure how many I was going to get out of this batch. I've been experimenting with different amounts of egg whites. I might be able to get one more out of this. Or half of one, but I'm still not going to waste it. It kind of depends on how well that white's whipped too. And when I get my neighbor's eggs, a kind of variety of sizes. All right, there we go. Now this is going to be baked, and we're going to make the custard. It's at 325 degrees for, I'm guessing, 15 minutes. I have it written down here. The full recipe will be in the link below. Okay, friends, to make the custard, we have half a tablespoon of water in here, cold water. And we're going to put a half a teaspoon of gelatin in there, and that water will just help dissolve it. And I'm going to set this aside. Okay, now what I'm going to do, and Further Food is so generous, if you use code MariaMindBody, you save 18% on every order, not just your first order. Into this large bowl, I'm going to put 3 of those yolks. I should have told you this. You could have put 2 yolks into the pastry if you like more of a, I don't know, a softer. I should almost double this custard. I love custard. And then I'm going to add 1/3 cup of powdered allulose. You want to make sure it's powdered this time. And 2 teaspoons of vanilla and a little bit of salt. Always should add salt to your desserts because it's a flavor enhancer. Now I'm going to mix this up really well. All right, now we're going to get to our cream part of this custard. All right, now we're going to heat. We have, oh, I put too much in here. 3/4 cup of, you could use unsweetened coconut milk, unsweetened macadamia nut milk. You want 3/4 cup into a saucepan. You could use more heavy cream. And then 1/4 cup of heavy cream goes on in there. Now I'm going to put this over like a medium-high heat until it's simmering, and then we're going to temper that into this mixture. And then we'll gently add in the bloomed gelatin also. So once that comes to simmer, we'll bring this to temp. Now it's not just custard that goes into the filling, it's also cream. It's a mixture of heavy cream, whipped heavy cream, and the custard. So while that's coming to a simmer, I'm going to put 1 cup of heavy cream into my stand mixer, along with a few tablespoons of powdered allulose, 3, or you could add 4 if you want more sweet. And I'm going to, oops, I just put that in the blooming gelatin. I'm going to whip this up. Okay, the cream has been whipped. I'm going to bring this bowl over here for all of you, and I'm going to slowly add, ooh, that's hot. Slowly add the hot cream mixture into the yolks. Now, you don't want to do it too fast, otherwise you're going to end up with scrambled eggs. So I'm going to turn this on. Now we are going to put the blooming, I'm not going to get rid of that because we're going to put it back in there to thicken it. We're going to put the bloomed gelatin in here. There we go. And We're going to put this back into the saucepan, not too hot anymore. And we're going to like keep stirring it until it thickens. And the gelatin will melt again if it hardened like it did on me. There we go. Gently heat this and stir constantly, otherwise it will get too, it's not like a custard, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to do that, and we'll catch you back in a minute. Okay friends, I put the custard into the fridge, and now I'm going to add it to the cream and mix it together. This is like a terrible angle, I'm sorry you guys. I got to get a better camera set up. But I'm going to add that and mix it well. In the meantime, these are our pastries, and I'm going to take them off the paper, and I believe the Italians fill it from the bottom, so we'll do that. So we'll put them onto a plate, and then at the end we'll dust it with some powdered allulose. Mix this up. Smells delicious. I don't have a piping bag. I think I do in Hawaii, but I don't have one here. So we'll use a Ziploc. But first we'll take these all apart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Kind of like the Hawaiian rolls that we make. And again, you can taste the cream, make sure it's sweet enough to your liking. And I'm gonna grab a Ziploc right here. I'm gonna add the pastry cream to the Ziploc, and then I'll just like cut a hole on the side. Wish I had a spatula. I should have finished my sentence for all you guys. Let me get this out first. This is the 8-quart stand mixer, which I love. I can make 2 loaves of protein sparing bread at once, or carnivore bread, whatever you want to call it. So this will go into here. I didn't get it all in there, but it's okay. TV time. I'm gonna, I don't know, like, just do this. I don't know how they fill it. Maybe like, maybe I should have done it from the side, I don't know. And then, sorry about that. Cut a hole in the corner here. These are those double corners. Not a big fan of those. And then fill it up with the cream. Kai's gonna want more cream in there, I'm telling you that right now. And then we'll dust it with powdered sugar. I think I'm gonna go in from the side though, from the rest of them. They are all filled, and I'm going to dust them with some, they do not look like the Italians, but they would probably be rolling if they actually tried these. I think they're good. We'll see what Kai thinks in a little bit after I take pictures outside in the 10-degree weather. Not gonna love that, but we're gonna do it. Hey Kai.
Hey.
My mic's not working, but yours is, so that's all that matters. We have some Tette delle Monache for you, otherwise known as nuns, you know what.
Yeah.
Why don't you take a bite and give us a rating 1 through 10.
Okay. 9.5.
9.5 people, that is the highest we've gotten. Are you gonna finish that? Are you gonna eat the whole thing? Look, I have extra cream for you too.
It's like ice cream.
It's like ice cream inside? All right, people, 9.5, highest rating we've ever gotten. And what do you want to tell people?
Cook with your kids.
Cook with your kids, my friends, and don't forget, use code Maria MindBody. Get a whole bunch of gelatin so you can make these yummy goody things. Mahalo, everybody.
Wow.
When I was 16 years old, I was diagnosed with PCOS, acid reflux, depression, and IBS. Instead of taking those prescription drugs, I decided to change my life with food. Yes, food healed me, and it's healed so many of my clients over the past 20 years of working with people. If you are interested in transforming your life, check out KetoMaria.com. I'd be honored to help you.